Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kari if you do not know me, and today's video is going to be a cozy hobbies vlog. I feel like I really needed a reset recently because of grad school. For those of you that don't know, I am in a PhD program and I just went through my comprehensive exams, which is a really big deal in the process of getting your PhD, and I am now officially a PhD candidate because I passed my exams. For today's video, I plan on doing a few different things. I plan on catching up on some reading. I'm currently in the middle of reading a book, so I want to finish that. I'm about 3/4 of the way through that. And then I also want to play some Stardew Valley on my PC today. And I'm also working on a knitting project right now. So those are the three things that I really want to focus on doing today, because all three of those things make me happy and they are relaxing to me. They are not stressful. So that's what I plan on doing, and I figured why not bring you with me to spend the day together, because that sounds like a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's get going. So we are quite literally spending the whole day together. It is currently 10:23 in the morning, so we have our whole day ahead of us. Like I said, I plan on reading today. I am in the middle of a book, and that is Bourbon and Secrets. This is the second book in this series. This is by Victoria Wilder. I randomly stumbled across this series. I'm not normally a romance reader, like, at all. I very rarely crave just a plain romance book. Usually I'm reading fantasy, epic fantasy, some romantasy. So it's pretty rare for me to be like, oh, I want to pick up a romance book. And I flew through the first book and I'm almost all the way through the second book. So to say these books are good is an understatement, because I am going through them left and right. It's honestly crazy how quickly I'm going through these books. This series follows 3 different brothers from the same family. This family owns a bourbon company in Kentucky. And so it's like a small town gossipy mystery-based romance, which I find really, really fun, because I like when there is romance in my books, but I also like when there is a plot aside from just the 2 people falling in love. And in these series, that very much still has that element that I like. It leads for a really interesting story and lots of small town drama, and family business with the bourbon company that they own, but it's super good, super funny. I love the romance in it, and I love all the characters. I'm gonna try and finish this book today and then maybe start book 3. We will see. I am notoriously a mood reader, so I kind of read whatever I want whenever I want. I can make myself a TBR, but that does not mean I'm gonna stick to it by any means. So I guess we will see where the day takes us when it comes to my reading. I think for today, what I want to get started with is finishing this book, but first I would like to make a coffee. I have been making my own syrup since I've got my espresso machine. This is a blueberry syrup that I made recently. I've been using the syrup all week and it is super, super good. So highly recommend making your own syrups, especially fruit-based syrups. They're super easy to make and they always make a great coffee. Like, are you kidding me? Look at these layers. That's literally so pretty. I think I'm gonna take a picture of it like this with a book for my bookstagram. So sometimes when I take photos for my bookstagram, it is books that I'm currently reading, or other times it's just for aesthetics. Today's photo is just gonna be for aesthetics. Okay, before I start reading, I wanted to show you guys something cool I picked up the other day. My friends and I have started to talk about making a D&D campaign. I've never played D&D before. My friend has, and we've finally got enough people to be able to do a campaign. She's gonna DM for us, so I'm super excited. That means I didn't have any dice, so I was able to go and pick up my first set of dice, which is super exciting. These are the ones that I picked up. They're green, and then they have sparkles in the clear. They're like blue iridescent sparkles. If you know, it's a pretty big deal when you get your first set of dice when you play D&D, so that's pretty neat. So if you have any advice for people playing D&D for the first time, please let me know down below. I'm super excited. And then I also picked up, which I guess is also a big deal, I didn't realize this, but I picked up dice for my fiance and I'm gifting them to him. So these are his first set. I got these like amber ones. They're called Solar Flare. They're still in the case because he's like, I want to christen them. I don't want you to open them. So we're leaving them in the case so that he can open them for the first time. I'm gonna sit down and read and finish off this book. I am 80% of the way through and I would really like to finish this today. I really like to listen to music while I read, so I'm gonna try and find a playlist to listen to. I think I'm gonna go with this one. am now 89% of the way through, and so much has happened in the past chapter. Wow, I have so many thoughts. We'll talk about them after I finish this book though. Okay, I just finished this book. It was really, really good. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I feel like my rating on books needs to be explained a little bit. I don't rate based on technicalities of books. I rate it based on how much I liked it. So even if it's written not the best, but the vibes were amazing, it could be a 5-star for me. But also, on the other side of the spectrum, if a book's written super, super well and it's also really good, I could also rate that 5 stars. I think that there were some characters in here that I can't really stand. There is one of the characters that is like, she's a side character, but she's related to the main character, and I just don't really like her. I feel like she's quite selfish, and I feel like she's quite mean to the female main character in this book for no reason, especially knowing the backstory of their lives and everything that has happened to both of them. But if you have read Bourbon and Secrets, please let me know what you think. So definitely check out this series if you're wanting a good mystery romance. I think that you would really like this series. I think now I'm gonna go play some Stardew Valley because that's one of my favorite video games ever. So let's go do that. I do have a co-op farm that I am on right now, and I'm obsessed with it. While I play, I usually will listen to music just because I turn off the background music for the in-game stuff because it does get quite annoying after a while. So I'm definitely not going to be listening to that while I play. My save on my Switch is super far in advance, and this one is like a brand new farm. So I have a lot that I need to catch up on. Now 1:30, I'm done playing video games. I'm going to make some lunch, and then I think I'm just gonna watch a movie and work on my sweater now. So I want to continue working on that, make some progress. I am currently building out the body of my sweater. It's turning out super good so far, but I will get into that after I eat lunch. Alright, I think that is the end of this video. I got reading done, I got to play video games, and I worked on my sweater for a little bit and watched a movie. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.